Getting a look at your first alert traffic. We're following a multi-vehicle crash in Loudoun County. It is closed the southbound lanes of I-75 right near Sugar Limb Road. Now this closure is going to be in place for several hours this morning. 6 cars were involved. Minor injuries are reported, so cleanup is going to be extensive. If you are traveling in this direction, get off the interstate at 321. Use Highway 11 as your alternate route. This is the main incident we're following on this Monday morning.
And the main problem that could cause some slowdowns for your morning commute is this mini first alert weather day really focused on dense fog this morning until about 10 a.m. Really in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll see enough sunshine to help burn off the fog. A little bit of wind starts moving. So at the moment, there's still some dense fog actually south of the issues in Loudoun County that Whitney's keeping an eye on, but it was foggy earlier. Still foggy throughout Knox and surrounding counties to northeast. So we'll talk more about the sunshine to return coming up.
Heather, thanks. And several East Tennessee County schools are out today. Anderson, Blount, Claiborne are all out. Sevier County and Union County are both on a 2-hour delay. Some schools are out because of illness, others because of the weather. We've got a full list of closures for you right now inside the WVLT News app.
And heads up, if you're headed to Cades Cove this week, prescribed burns are happening in the area. Over 900 acres of field will be burned starting today. It'll last all week. Expect traffic delays while those crews work. An Roane County man is accused of killing a woman and shooting at deputies in a standoff.
Deputies responded to a Kingston home early Friday morning. They found 24-year-old Dita Weaver shot in the yard. She later died. Deputies say 50-year-old Clifford Kuntz shot at them as they walked towards the home. He was reportedly inside for about 2 hours until he surrendered. Kuntz is charged with first-degree murder, attempted murder of an officer, and aggravated kidnapping.
And an off-duty Knoxville police officer is recovering after a 5-car crash. A KPD spokesperson says a driver was going the wrong way on Pellissippi Parkway near the Blount County line on Saturday. Several people are hurt, but none of their injuries are life-threatening. The 60-year-old driver who caused the crash is facing multiple charges this morning.
Well, a Johnson City man was arrested in Knoxville after police say he carjacked an Uber driver at gunpoint. The alleged driver, Yisbiri Hag, was stopped on Asheville Highway. He's charged with aggravated assault, carjacking, and reckless endangerment.
And work is underway on a new housing, retail, and parking development on Cumberland Avenue. The hub on campus will have 800 apartments, 30,000 square feet of retail space, and a 10-story parking garage. Demolition started Friday on the block between 19th and 20th Street.
Well, an open house about the future of South Knoxville is happening today. It gets started at 4 o'clock at the Corbella Temple on Mimosa Avenue. The city will be discussing several big projects in the works right now, including the Sevier Avenue streetscapes, the Urban Wilderness Gateway Park, and a pedestrian bridge that'll go across the Tennessee River.
And tonight at 5, Knox Pride will host the Enough is Enough rally at the Crouch Park extension to protest a bill that passed the Senate last week. It would criminalize public drag performances in Tennessee that are viewable in public by someone who is not an adult. Right now, Knox Pride plans to cancel the 2023 Pride Festival if the bill is signed into law. Well, fans in Loretta Lynn's hometown of Eastern Kentucky are pushing to rename a state park in her honor. A petition to rename Paintsville Lake State Park to Loretta Lynn State Park has more than 19,000 signatures. A state senator is now drafting a bill to make it official. And we're continuing to follow Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally's recovery. The 79-year-old Republican from Oak Ridge says his pacemaker surgery went smoothly. This comes after McNally was hospitalized with an irregular heartbeat during a Senate session on Thursday. He says he's looking forward to getting back to work. Well, the CDC says a highly contagious stomach bug is spreading across the country. Cases of neurovirus are up this season. It can spread easily. Doctors say prevention goes a long way. Wash your hands often and stay home if you're feeling sick. And on orders from President Biden, a U.S. fighter jet shot down another unmanned, unidentified object yesterday, this time over northern Michigan's Lake Huron. On Saturday, NORAD took down a mystery object over Canada's Yukon territory, and U.S. forces downed an object near Alaska's icy coast on Friday. It's been over a week since a suspected Chinese spy balloon was shot down off the South Carolina coast after it flew across the U.S. Well, today marks 1 week since the devastating earthquake hit in Turkey and Syria. The death toll rose well above 30,000 and many more are feared dead. In Turkey, searchers rescued a father and his 11-year-old daughter from the rubble more than 140 hours after they were buried. And the Kansas City Chiefs and their fans are celebrating the team's 38-35 Super Bowl win over the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Chiefs' second Super Bowl win in 4 years, their third in team history. The Chiefs' Patrick Mahomes and the Eagles' Jalen Hurts both had many star moments as they made history in the first Super Bowl matchup featuring two black starting quarterbacks.
It is 6:54. There is an accident shutting down I-75. Let's get to Whitney Turner with the latest.
Those foggy conditions are impacting your morning commute. We're keeping an eye on that crash on 75 in Loudoun County. This is a look at 75 at Callahan Road in North Knox. You can see you definitely want your low beams on as you head out the door this morning. Those views do vary, but again, that main incident for you getting out the door is this multi-vehicle crash in Loudoun County that has closed the southbound lanes of I-75 right near Sugar Limb Road. If you are having to travel through Loudoun County this morning, this closure is going to be in place for several hours. So go ahead and get off the interstate. Use Highway 11 instead. We'll keep an eye on this incident and let you know when it gets reopened.
5 minutes to 7 now. Again, a first alert weather morning, really, when it comes down to it, just for the fog this morning. Now, it is freezing fog, which is important to note because that means that your car that sat out overnight covered in ice, not just a frosty windshield. Literally, my door crunched a little bit when I opened it. So that's where we had all that rain yesterday. The sky's clear now. Fog is forming. Temperatures are dropping. It's 30 Newport, 27 Middlesboro, 27 Crossville, and 31 in Knoxville. The good news is, though, we have a lot of sunshine today. So I wanted to create this graphic so you could kind of visualize your week ahead. Clouds are increasing tomorrow. We have a lot of clouds really the second half of the week, but that's where it comes with more on and off rain and storms. So all the more reason to enjoy what is going to be a nice afternoon. I know it's hard to literally see that right now, but it is going to be a nice afternoon. You can actually see the top of the fog even right here from this vantage point on top of Children's Hospital. But we are starting off frosty cold, iced over in that fog. Use caution, and then a nice day. 49 at noon with a high today of 57. A lot of sunshine, a good warm up because we'll have a good wind. And then here come those clouds. So the next couple of days, what we're tracking is the on and off cloud cover, the up and down rain and storms. We've got some scattered rain tomorrow night. Then another on and off round really Wednesday night through Thursday. That's our cold front, which is why temperatures can build to 60s but only crash to the 40s. So I'll walk you through that timeline coming up on the CW.
All right, still riding that roller coaster that is the East Tennessee weather. We still have 2 more hours over on the CW Knoxville. Whitney's got her eye on 75 southbound. Sugar Limb Road is where that accident is?
Correct, in Loudoun County. So all southbound lanes are blocked in this area. If you are headed that way, go ahead and plan for an alternate route. Get off the interstate and take Highway 11 instead.
All right, we're over to WVXX. Have a good day.